Hello everyone, I'm Sam and I'm joined by Christopher.
Hello.
Hello. And today we are playing some Minecraft, and this is an episode of Let's Build a Castle, part of the Let's Build a World series, episode 2. I'm going to have to move the microphone because I cannot see the hotbar at all, so I do not know where all the blocks are. Okay, there we go. So Christopher might be a little bit quiet, but...
I might be, yes.
Okay.
Or I could just shout.
Or I could put the microphone... Oh, excuse me people,
Oh.
Sorry about this.
But now you're going to be quiet.
No, I'm always
That's-
very loud.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Fair
always
enough.
way too loud.
Oh, okay.
Okay. There we go. Hopefully that's okay. Right, so let's get into the episode. So, today I would like to build the walls and possibly the door of the castle. Quite a fairly large size build maybe, but yes. So Christopher, I've got you on the show.
Yep.
On the show.
On the show. This is now a show.
Welcome to Let's Build a Castle.
Dum 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 dum. Applause.
So over
Applause.
from England, in the UK, we have Christopher.
Hello.
Okay, right, let's get started. So, I think it's best to probably do the walls first or after the door, would you say?
I would advise what you do, and this is what I do when I'm building things,
Yes.
is you would make an outline of the entire building,
Excellent idea. Okay.
starting so you can space it out properly, you know?
Yes. Okay. I want the walls, hopefully, to be... I think they should be more than one block thick. So we
Yeah.
can get some good, maybe indentation and
And a bit of-
3D-ness.
Yeah.
And maybe so people can like go inside them.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and this is where I find things like fences and walls are really useful, you know, cobblestone
Yes.
walls. They add a lot of detail and you don't need to think about it too much. You can just slap them on and they generally make it better.
Yeah, I see what you mean. I agree. Just slap a load of fences and maybe some banners and stuff onto it.
Yeah.
That'd be good. Okay, so this is the outline that I'm thinking of. There's a creeper for the wall.
Uh-huh.
But here we go diagonal again, or
Oh no,
Oh.
you're mucking it up now.
maybe diagonal a bit earlier, a bit later. Okay.
So if we fly up and we can have a look at this design.
Interesting.
It's definitely interesting, yes.
Okay.
Or do you want to wear that one there? Do you want to move that so it's that? Yeah, there we go. That makes it equal.
That looks good. We can do that, right?
Yeah.
We can turn this into a good wall. I think we should start with the straights. That's probably the easier bit, right?
Yes, probably.
Okay. So, looking at the bridge, we want it to kind of match this in a way, don't we? So I have this, spruce wood planks, and I have spruce wood, that's what we used, and I have stone
Yes.
bricks, I have the banners, and I have some buttons and fences for later on.
Mm-hmm.
We could get these if we need them. Do you think we'll need these?
I'm not sure.
We've also got this stuff to use as like kind of a concrete, which Taylor and I used when we did that. So I don't know what we could use this for. Maybe we could put this on the bits that are like here, that are like revealed, if you see what I mean.
Yeah,
Bits of dirt,
this is
so-
one important thing. Whenever you're building something like a building, you got to make sure that it doesn't just sit on top of the ground like that when it's on a hill, because then
It doesn't look very realistic.
it doesn't look right. For part of the reason is when you build a building, there are foundations. Of
We
course.
wanted to start over here, didn't we?
Oh, yes.
So obviously,
here-
you're not going to know that there's no foundations
not
because
here,
you can't
no,
see.
because you can't see it. So it's all right here.
So, if we imagine that this is as far out as the wall can go,
Yes.
and we want people to be able to go through it, so we probably want it to be like this thick, right? So it's not too thick, so we have space in the middle, but thick enough so people can, like, if we played PvP, imagine people could run through. Right?
Yes.
I think that'd be cool. Let's build like a 5-block section. I think that's a good amount. Okay. So how high do we want it to go?
That's a 4-block section.
Oh, yes it is. Let's build a 5-block section. Okay, there we go. How high is the
Well,
question?
here is another thing that I taking from personal experience.
Yeah.
Generally, when I place floors, I will space them. There will be at least 1 block gap between the floor and the floor below. So, for example, if you were going to raise the floor by a bit, you would raise it up 2 blocks and then another 2 blocks. So it would be in intervals of 2 blocks.
Okay.
So, for example, if the floor is where it is now, you'd have another you'd have the next floor level there.
There.
Not there, no, the one below
There.
there. And then the next floor level, another 2 above that.
How would you walk? You can't walk through.
Well, then
that,
you don't have that floor section. You have just the one above that is the lowest you can go.
Oh,
So-
like that. So you can't actually walk on the.
Well, not quite. If you take this floor out, but you go to the one that would be above that one.
Oh, so 1, 2
So,
there.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's a 3-block high.
So then we want maybe one more so we can do, so people don't just walk off the edge.
Yeah.
But we'll fancy that up in. Maybe we should use the cobblestone walls.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Would they look good? Do they look okay across here?
Ooh. Yeah. They look alright, I think.
Like
Maybe on top of them, like to make crenellation. Is this going to be the top of the wall?
Yes.
Right.
Because if we make the wall too tall, then you're not going to be able to see the towers, and the towers would have to be really high so you could see them from far away, poking out the top.
That's true.
You catch my drift.
What exactly is the problem with that? I ask.
I guess. But so is that tall enough for the wall? Would you say?
I'm not sure because
Because then you could do like banners, and you could do like
I suppose so.
fences, or you could do. You can't really see the buttons very well.
Yes. Uh-oh.
Well, the button's gone.
That's true.
Something like that. Okay, maybe we will do it like that. Would that be too busy if we did fences
No,
every 3 blocks?
That's definitely not busy at all, really. I would say.
Okay.
And then I've just had an idea as well. So to make this look even fancier.
I think I know what you might say. Are you going to say anvils?
Not necessarily, but they could work.
Maybe if we... Oh. I don't want 64 dead bushes, thank you very much. What if... oh, my anvil went as well. Great. Anvil. Oh, okay. What if we did anvils every 2... Oh no, but it leaves a gap.
It leaves a gap. Yeah, what I was going to suggest is if you put the anvil on top of the fence posts to mark...
Ah, like
and
this.
Like that, yes.
That looks quite good, actually.
And maybe then, on either side, so with this, so make an archway of stairs and then a slab, so that it goes over the...
we want spruce, probably.
either spruce or stone brick, I would suggest.
Oh, stone brick.
Or maybe even cobblestone.
Yeah. And slab as well.
Yeah.
Do ya? Is it raining? No.
I don't think so,
I
no.
think that's just wind. So if we're going from here...
Yeah. You're going to have to be...
You
you could
love
also...
stairs.
Yeah, I love stairs, they're good.
Like that. And then,
yeah,
like...
And then you could put detail on that instead of having the walls really narrow. Because at the moment you've got a 1-block gap on the top.
Oh, I
you
see
could
what you mean.
extend it out so you could actually run along and have a bigger gap there.
So try and do like this.
Yeah.
Then what about this bit?
Maybe take that out and put just a fence or a... Yeah.
Does that look good?
I think it looks cool, right? Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. I think this is good. Let's carry this on there for another section, repeat it, and then see what we're thinking. And, ooh. What about window on this side?
On this side, well, I would suggest, rather than having windows, because then you'll be severely limiting the space you have, I would suggest having it going straight into castle buildings here. So having a doorway in.
Oh yeah.
And then, because that way you'll get these nice big walls coming straight up and it'll make it look grander for the space.
1-block windows every now and then?
You can, and like looking into the next building along.
Yeah. Okay, right. And what about... hold on a second. Oh, there we go. Nicely automatically day. So what about when we have on the opposite side here in the middle,
Yeah.
we put something.
Or you could have something like a lamp or a
Yeah. We want... Oh no, because lamps you have to have a lever. But actually,
Right.
maybe a lever would be okay to have. That would be quite cool if you could turn the lights on and off.
yeah.
So we did that, and they connect as well, and then we get lever, 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 lever. Let's call the whole thing off. We did on top.
And that looks quite nice actually, that gives a bit of detail to it.
And it's good that the walls connect actually, that's a bit of a relief. I was worried they
Yes.
weren't. I was like, oh great, walls. Okay, so then we do that.
Mm-hmm.
And that. And let's do another bit here. Okay, we'll repeat this off camera in a second. So, we want to do... now we can do this as well. Nice. Now do we do the fences from here, or do we do like that to hold the fences?
I think you should do something, yeah, something like that to make it look like the fences are supported by some thing under there.
We need to get the anvils back. What can we get rid of? Not really much. Let's just get rid of the lever for now. Bing. And then here. And then these guys go across here. How about that?
Nice.
Is that good?
I think so, yeah.
And then we can do another banner if we want. Do we want another banner, or is that too many banners?
I think banners are good because it gives it a bit of
detail,
and also it sort of unifies the bits of the building.
I know what you mean. I wanted... okay. And that... nope. Nope. Stay on. Actually no, you can stay off. It's not night time. Oh, that's annoying. We want that to face the same way, really, don't we? Nice. Okay, so this is what the wall's going to look like. We'll repeat that. We'll actually, let's figure out how to do the corner on camera, and then because I've just realised that's almost wrong. It needs to go like that, really, doesn't it? Let's fill it in and then style it in a second. Go away. Okay, so the corner, because obviously these have been spaces of 3, so it'd be 1, 2, maybe we go 4, and then we do...
if we put it so it's equal on both sides, that's an important thing. We need to make it equal.
And then if we do... okay, let's try... whoa. Whoa. Okay. Then let's do this, this. Now for here...
Right, here is a suggestion that I have found quite useful. When you do corners of buildings,
yes,
I like to take out some of the corner blocks, like 2 of them, like 2 of the middle blocks, and replace them with cobblestone wall. I just think it adds a bit of texture.
Yeah, that's good actually. Nice tip. And should we leave this like this, or should we... because the walls will be like that, and you can not walk through there.
So that
what
kind of works.
If we did... because I feel like... are these walls okay, or do they need something to break them up?
Well, what you could do is add crenellations by putting like cobblestone slabs like where the anvils are.
Oh yeah, what,
on top of it?
On top of the wall?
Yeah, like that.
Ah, that looks good. Okay. Yeah, that actually looks quite good. Breaks it up a bit.
Yeah.
And then for here, what if we did a lamp on the outside? No. Lamps only go on the inside. No, it's a bit too pointy, isn't it?
Yeah, I like it like that. I think
like
it
that.
works.
It's just the gap, but that's okay.
Fortunately,
luckily you can't fall out, so it's okay. Right, so that's the corner done. Okay, now off camera we'll build the rest of the wall, do the same thing with this corner, and then we'll get to these diagonal parts, and then we'll come back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are back. We've built this bit of the wall so far. I think this is looking quite good. We swapped the switches for daylight sensors, and inside we have a door on each side and some little windows. And now we've got to the tricky bit, the diagonals.
Yes.
Diagonal is always annoying in Minecraft, I find. So obviously here we've got 3 blocks, and then it curves in, like, outwards, I guess, or whichever way, and then here it curves inwards, and it's only 1 block. So how should we do this, Christopher?
Well, yeah,
let's start with this corner.
With diagonals, I find is you have to change the pattern, because there's no way to keep the pattern going and make it look good. So I think when it comes to this corner, we should carry on going straight into the wall. So we'll have the upside down stairs facing into the wall on this one.
Okay, so like that.
Like that, yeah.
And we need to build the wall up a bit more.
Yes.
Just like that.
And so, yeah, one good thing about diagonal walls is they do have their own texture, all of their own, with the whole diagonal thing.
I see what you mean, yes.
Now you can just carry that on, and it looks textured enough, but what you can do to improve it as well is on some bits, like in the recesses of the diagonal bits, add a few fence posts. And one good thing is to not make it completely even as well, just make it look all a bit different, you know?
Okay. What if we did... Oh, the anvils don't work because they face like...
But slabs will work if you put like a cobblestone slab on the top.
Yeah. If I did... It's a bit weird. And then... Problem with doing walls is they won't join up.
Yes, but here...
Does that look okay?
It looks alright, yeah. And that doesn't. That looks a bit strange.
Bit too wally. Okay.
One thing you can do here is just put slabs on top of the cobblestone walls there, just so they will connect up, but they will be all the same height. Unfortunately, there isn't much.
Does that look okay?
It looks possible. It looks possible.
Okay. And then once we get another lamp here, and then on this side, we'll do the same thing.
Yes.
Like that, and then we've got another window to go in here. Okay. And that will be distracted by the door anyway.
Yes, so that's the other good thing, is you can use the door to...
Okay, and then this side.
This side, well fortunately that anvil ends starting, if you had that anvil as a block, that would be a diagonal, wouldn't it?
So you mean?
That would be part of the diagonal.
So how did we do... So those ones we put them on... we went straight onto the wall.
Yeah, so if you take that out and you put it on the wall straight there. And then
we do this. Let's build this up a bit. This is a lot longer than the other one, so we can get more of a pattern going.
Yeah.
Which is good. Okay. And we'll stop here. So, oh no, we did the other two on that one, so... Okay. And then, we might as well build this one up as well. And then we stopped there.
Yes.
Okay. So for the inside, we can do the same thing, I think, where we go along like this, or not like that, like this.
Yes, that would work quite nicely.
And then we slab it. Slab it up.
Slab it all up.
Here we go. So this looks okay. And if you guys at home think you can build better, then go ahead.
Yeah,
that's what I'm gonna say.
Definitely.
That's it. That's what I'm going to say. I was going to say something, but no. That's it. Just do the best you can. It's going to be extremely hard to shoot over these, but oh well.
That's good in a way. You can actually shoot, hopefully, through the gaps, though.
Yeah. But you're not going to be shooting inwards anyway, so...
Yes.
And here. Okay. So, this bit, we can do this again. Not that. That. And we can do that all the way along.
Yeah.
And in terms of fences, if we leave a gap of maybe, if we go here and here. So what did I do over here? I did 2, didn't I? I did 3
with a slab on top.
Okay, so what if, are you ready for, like this?
Yeah. Ooh.
Was that how we did it over here?
No, we did it one block lower.
I think we should do that on here. I think it covers up that annoying gap. I think it looks a bit better, maybe.
Yeah, it does look more secure, actually.
I think that looks good. It gives a bit more 3D texture as well.
Yeah.
So what if we did 2 of them, and then we left a gap, and then we did another 2 of them.
We got to check if it works spacing-wise.
Yeah, see if it fits. Another gap, and then 2 of them, then a whereas here he went straight up to it.
So if we look for the middle one, we can maybe make the gap. We can make that gap a 2 long gap in the middle there.
Okay. We could do something fancy there.
Yeah. Aha, there we go.
Okay. Now we're gonna concrete it up. Plonk, plonk. And this isn't concrete, it's terracotta. There is actually concrete, obviously, in Minecraft, but why did I do that?
Who really cares?
I've replaced one of the grass, whereas normally that's fine.
Yeah, it looks fine.
It's all good. Okay, right. So we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna slab it. First, we'll do the walls. So what's it like going through here? A little bit zigzaggy, but it's okay.
It's a bit zigzaggy, but you know.
It'll do.
It'll do very much.
Mainly for aesthetics, this build. Okay. Booyah. That's as far as we go. And then lots of cobblestone slabs, leaving gaps where we don't have any. Okay. Okay. Then on this 2 block one, we can't do that obviously. So what if we did? I don't know.
Oh yeah, and then up the top there, you can have them going like that. Yeah, that adds a sort of nice with slabs on the top. Yeah,
that's not a slab. That looks nice.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm trusting.
And then maybe you can put.
Oh, I forgot to right click this.
Then maybe you could put some banners.
Yes.
On that.
More banners.
More banners are needed, definitely.
So what if we go
on like
this one?
Yeah. Not there and there, but on like facing out from the like that.
Nice.
There we go.
Okay, and then let's put banner here and here.
Nice.
Okay. So this is the area we've got to work with when we build the tower. So we could build a huge tower right in the middle. Or we could do like, I don't know, we'll get to that. That'll be another episode. It might not be with you, Chris, or it will probably be with someone else, but anyway, that's fine. I'll have another random guest on. So, in terms of doors and windows, so obviously there's a 3 block gap in between each, so 1, 2, 3. Where's the bit that's the 2 blocks? It is this bit. So what if, oh it's like right here, what if here we did a nice doorway?
Oh yeah, that could work.
Does that look good? Now we wouldn't have one on the other side, but it's like a big doorway into the inside. Oh, spooky. Dun dun dun. Yeah. Does that look good?
That looks, yeah, it looks alright.
I think that's kind of, yeah, I think that's okay.
It's, yeah. I mean, there's always, with most things, there's always room for improvement, but...
And then maybe we could put a few redstone lamps, because you don't need a redstone lamp on this bit because it's so short, but if we start from here, counting from here, we go 1, 2, 3, here, and then 1, 2, 3, here.
I thought it was like the next one along.
Yep. Oh, but it would look more symmetrical if it was there, though.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, go with that.
Let's go there.
The rule.
And then we won't do another one there.
Okay. That works.
Just to break it up a
there.
bit. And okay.
And that looks quite nice, I must admit.
Yeah, I don't think we can put any anvils on there. Now, okay, I think that might be the end of this episode. Okay, so this episode we have built the outer wall for the main castle. We'll need to build something here maybe so you can get through to get to whatever will be over here. But yeah, we've got this space down here to do stuff with, and we've got inside, and we've got the door to do. But I think that looks quite good.
Yeah.
It's not quite set, that's fine. That doesn't matter. It's fine. Not everything has to be perfect. Okay, so we've got like the foundation out of the terracotta, and we've got the walls with the lights that turn on automatically, and then inside you've got these doors and windows so you can go into the wall and walk around, so it's not just a thin wall. So you're like, oh, I'm walking around in the wall, wee, yeah. And then you can come out, pop, or you can go along the end, and then maybe come out behind the door or something, or maybe that'll be a dead end, who knows. So next episode we'll build the wall. It might be Chris or it might be another guest. We'll have to wait and see, won't we? So thank you everyone for watching. Say goodbye, Chris.
Goodbye, Chris.
Goodbye.
Bye.